Hello and welcome back to the Movie Attic. I'm Mike, and as I've said about a million times, this is the attic where I discuss and review movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4Ks for all the nice people out there in YouTube land. This is the second part of my haul video that doesn't include Deaf Crocodile or Vinegar Syndrome, and then I did have some Criterions in the last video. So here's everything I picked up for all the rest that I picked up for the month of October. So let's get started. Of course, I picked up the Fantastic Four on 4K or in 4K. I'm not a big Marvel guy. I don't watch a lot of superhero movies. But I had seen trailers. This comes with a digital code, a Blu-ray disc, and a 4K disc. I liked the retro look to this. I thought it looked very much like the 60s. I don't know when this technically took place. I used to have a lot of cars from the 60s back when I was younger. So, like I say, I like the retro look to this. And me and the wife like Pedro Pascal. I think that's his name. So we did watch it, and we did like it. So we picked it up. Well, we picked it up. We wanted to see it in theaters, but we never got around to it. So, of course, when it was coming to 4K, we had to get it. Next up, The Bad Guys 2. We, of course, have and have seen The Bad Guys 1. We loved it. This was a no-brainer. Comes with a digital code as well. Blu-ray and a 4K disc, and we did watch it, and we liked it, so we were kind of 2 for 2. The next one, now if you've watched this channel before, you have to have a sense of humor, of course. So this one also was kind of a no-brainer. I have the first movie on 4K. A fan of the first movie. Saw it as a teenager many, many years ago. Same way with this one. It comes with no digital code. It's Kino Lorber. And, if you know their discs, they don't have any artwork other than the standard Kino artwork. So I was happy to pick that up. Got it at our local Barnes & Noble, which just happened to have it. Otherwise, I don't know that I would have picked it up unless I bought it down the road somewhere. The first two movies, which I don't think I mentioned, I got both of them at Walmart. Also from Walmart, I'd gotten Scary Girl. This is a Shout Kids release. It looked interesting. It was there on the shelf at Walmart, so I decided to pick it up. I did pop this in. Nothing really other than, and this is a DVD, by the way. I did pop it in. It looked like stop motion, like a cheaper stop motion. If you've ever seen, it kind of has like a choppy movement to it. But I haven't really checked it out to watch the whole movie. Just kind of previewed it a bit just to see what it was like. Next up is one that's still in the wrapper, so I don't have to do much as far as opening up. Mortal Kombat 4K Steelbook. I had gotten this because I'd seen some unboxings of this or unwrappings on other channels. And I don't know anything about this movie, but I did play this game as a kid with my brothers. I don't know if it was on the original Nintendo or the Super Nintendo, but we would play that for hours. So this was kind of a pickup that I was on the fence about because I'd never seen any movies, just played the video games, and I never played any of the newer versions of that video game either. But next up, of course, I had to get the Steelbook of Shin Godzilla. If you know me at all, and like I always say, I know you don't, I'm a big Godzilla fan. This is, I don't know what you call this, the opposite of a J card, unless you stand it upside down. It's got that artwork on the back. Comes with this little doodad here. There's a QR code for something. It's the 3-disc version. As you can probably tell, there's artwork in behind those discs, but I'm not going to take them out just because I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be, because I know after a little while people start getting a little sick. I haven't seen the transfer on that. I have seen Shin Godzilla. I have the old Blu-ray of it, but I haven't watched it in many years. It's not one at the top of my list of watching because it's so different from the rest, but I'm going to give it a second watch, and maybe it'll speak to me. Next up is my first Hammer horror film, The Curse of Frankenstein, which I did a review of on the channel. When I saw this was coming out, of course I knew who Christopher Lee is, and this guy here from Star Wars. So I wanted to jump into some Hammer horror films and see what they were all about. It comes with 2 4K discs and a Blu-ray. It has 3 different cuts of the movie, if you can call them cuts. They're really just different aspect ratios. I don't think there's any extra or any less footage in each one. But I did enjoy it, in case you don't want to watch that review video, which I don't blame you. Next up is another Dracula / vampire movie. It's this, I think it's 6 movie Dracula collection. I had the previous DVD version of this, but I don't think that version came with the Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. It's got a digital code, I think, for all the movies. It's got multiple discs, and there's a couple discs that have 2 movies on. This was supposed to be in my last haul video, but for some reason there was a problem at Barnes & Noble. My order got canceled, which is where I got this. It got canceled for some reason. They didn't call, and it wasn't until I checked on it, and then they reordered it again, and it did come in. And I did a review of the original first Dracula movie for October, and I showed that off a little bit. So, was glad to pick that up. And all the movies are in 4K. Next up, another vampire movie, or vampire movies. This one I picked up because of a channel I watch Plus, I have some of these indicator things. I don't know what this is, like a baby J card. And it's from Indicator. I have Indicator stuff. Comes with this nice thick box, which I always love. Yeah, where is it here? Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, this is the first movie. It's like a cardboard case. The vampire has artwork in behind the disc. I don't know how well you can see that. But comes with a nice thick book, almost rivaling the ones that come with Deaf Crocodile, which I assume all kinds of crucial information. This is a Spanish vampire movies. And then you get the second movie. Yeah, it's the Vampire's Coffin. Has artwork in behind this here, and it's cardboard as well. I don't know if I showed the back of the other one or not, but was very glad to pick that up. I did start watching the first movie, The Vampire, or El Vampiro, and it looked like it was in line with the kind of stuff I really like. So I can't wait to really sit down and give it a good watch. Next up is this box set. Diagothic. And I believe that's the company that put out the Gamera movies. I have this is the second box set. I have the first box set. I loved it. So when this was coming out, it was a no-brainer. Comes with, like I say, big thick book, just like the Deaf Crocodile and all those. And comes with 3 movies. I don't know what the name of that swamp is. Ghost of Kasane Swamp. It's a Blu-ray. It's got I guess I could take this one out, maybe. It's got different artwork for it. The Haunted Castle. And I like how all these discs have a different color disc. I guess I could take out this disc as well. Different artwork on the inside. And the third movie, which I don't know if I'm doing these in order or not. Demon of Mount Oe. I never know how to pronounce this stuff, so I usually don't try to. It's got a red Blu-ray disc, and like all the other ones, maybe, has different artwork in there. I did watch 2 of these movies, and of course, like I said, I love the first box set, and I even love this second one more than the first one. So that was a great pickup for me. And last, a complete blind buy. Elsa, She-Wolf of the SS. I don't know much about this movie, and there was a series of them, I guess, from the 70s. There is a disclaimer. I didn't watch it, but I did pop it in just to see how it starts and all that. And there is a disclaimer at the very beginning of it. It's part of the Kino Cult line. Blu-ray and a 4K disc. So, that was all of the rest of the stuff I got for the month of October. But if you've picked up any of this stuff, or you just want to tell me what you picked up in October, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. As I've always said, I love to discuss this stuff. So that'll do it for this haul for October. So until next time, when I have a movie review in the attic, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.